Welcome back to Ride with Gary. Today I'm on the Honda Hornet 750. I currently have a GB 350S, which I've had for 6 or 7 months now. I had that as like my learning bike because I only passed my test back in February, so I wanted to learn on something manageable. But for the last couple of months I've been feeling, you know, like I want to move up to something a little bigger. So yeah, I've got a test ride today on this Hornet, and then tomorrow I'm on the MT-07, and hopefully one of these two will be a nice fit for me for my next bike. This thing has a quick shifter on it, and I've never used one before, and to be honest with you, it's baffling me a bit. I keep going for my clutch when you don't need to. So I was told by the dealer with a quick shifter you only need your clutch to set off and to stop. Everything else you don't need it. So yeah, it's just taken me a few minutes to get me head trying to tell myself not to pull the clutch, because I'm used to just having a normal clutch. So once or twice I've gone for the clutch when I shouldn't have done, but I mean, it doesn't matter, you can still do it with the clutch as well. But I'm trying to get used to this quick shifter and see how nice it works. To be honest with you, I'm finding the shifts a bit clunkier, if that's the correct word, than it normally is when you use the clutch. It's not as smooth, but it still gets the job done. I'm sure if you're on a long ride you'd appreciate it. It'd save your hand some ache. Now I turn somewhere up here. Where is it? Here it is. It is balanced very nice, this bike. It handles really nice. And it's got the self-cancelling indicators, which is a nice touch. There goes my clutch again. There we go, back to quick shifter. Yeah, it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to this, but it does ride lovely. It handles really nice balanced bike. I just need to get my head around this quick shifter. But the only issue I'm finding at the moment with the angle of the pegs, where the pegs are, your legs are a little tucked up, and I'm struggling to get my foot on top of the gear stick to come back down the gears. I'm basically taking my foot off the peg to try and get on top of the gear stick. So I don't know, maybe it's just because my boots are too big or something, I need a smaller pair. But I mean, it's not a big issue. We'll see how it goes. I was a bit hesitant that it might be too much power, because like I said, I only passed my test in February on an MT-07, which is not as powerful as this. I think is it 70 horsepower, the MT-07, and this is 90 horsepower, I think. So I was a bit hesitant that the power might be a bit high, but it feels perfectly fine, to be honest with you. I mean, coming from my GB, because I had a ride out here on my GB to pick it up, and yeah, getting off my GB and getting onto this, it feels pretty rapid. So I can only imagine how slow my GB's gonna feel when I get back on that later. But yeah, so far I'm quite liking this. My legs don't feel too cramped, even though the pegs are a little way back. They're not too high, I don't think, where some of these bikes they put the pegs really high. This doesn't feel too bad a position. It's just getting my foot on top of gear lever that seems to be a bit of an issue. But like I say, that's not a big issue. That going from first to second, it seems to be the clunkiest one. Or maybe it's just me revving it up too much in first gear, I don't know. It's going to take me a bit of time to get used to it. But, yeah, so far I've not encountered anything that would put me off buying one of these. I'm going to try it just using the clutch and see how that feels. See, now that just feels more natural to me, but yeah, I'm sure I'll get used to it quick shifter eventually. Probably just as I get back to the dealership. I've used the E-clutch before. I had to do on the, what is it, CBR 650R I think it is, earlier this year. That has the E-clutch on it, and with that you don't have to touch the clutch at all. You can put it in first gear without even using the clutch. It's really good, that. But with this quick shifter, you have to press the clutch to put it in first, and you have to press the clutch when you're stopping as well. But yeah, like I said, it's one of those things, you'll get used to it after a while. There is a slight lean forward. I can feel the palms of my hands starting to ache a little bit, but some grip puppies would sort that out. I think it's 50 down here. The lean's not that bad. I'm not feeling my lower back at all. I'm just feeling the palms of my hands a little bit. But like I say, a pair of grip puppies would probably sort that out. It doesn't feel, ergonomically wise, it doesn't feel that different to my GB. The handlebars are probably about the same distance in front of you and the same height. It's just the pegs are a little bit further back. I'm not sure they're much higher, but they're a little further back. But I'm not feeling any discomfort in my hips or my knees or anything yet. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. It's just getting my foot on top of the gear lever at the minute. That's well, like I say, I mean, that's not a big issue. down a bit. We're in a 30 now. I'm in 5th gear and I'm doing 33, and yeah, it's fine. It's not chugging or anything. Drop it to 4. That feels a bit more lively, a bit more revs. But yeah, I'm liking how this handles. It feels really stable. I mean, my GB handles really nice, but this is another level up. And it's not that much heavier either. I think the GB's 178 kilograms, and this one, I think it's somewhere around 190. I've not done my homework on the specs. I think it's around about the 190 mark. Oh, we got roadworks. Another seat height is, I think it's 795. You've got your nice TFT screen there, which I do believe connects to your phone. There's a Honda app you can connect it to. The fuel tank, I believe, is 15 litres. What else do I know? Not a lot really. Oh, for God's sake. I watched a few reviews on this bike, and a few of them were complaining about the mirrors, but to be fair, they're not that bad. I'm only seeing my elbows in maybe 30–40% of them maybe, so at least 60% I'm seeing what's behind me, which is better than a lot of bikes these days. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, that feels a bit better. Just got to go up through the gears a bit quicker than I was doing. Interesting to see how the MT-07 compares to this tomorrow. Squeeze through there quickly. See, I was a bit worried with the power. Like I said earlier, I've not been on anything this powerful before, and I was a bit worried that it might be a lot of power when you're setting off, you know, but it's actually not that different from the 07 or the SV650 when you're setting off. The power seems to be higher up in the revs, so yeah. When you're taking off from the lights and that, it's not really any different to what I've ridden before. down twice there with me big heavy feet. Yeah, I like how it corners, how it handles the bends. I'm doing 50 in 6th, so let's see. Yeah, it'll go in 6th. I don't want to go too much because this is a 50 zone, and quite often there's speed vans down here in these laybys. But yeah, it shifts even in 6th gear when you open it up. I certainly haven't come across anything that's putting me off buying one of these. Like I said, the grip puppies should sort out the achy palms, and I'm sure I get used to where the gear lever is eventually, and get some different smaller boots or something to solve that issue. Yeah, I could very well see myself buying one of these. And I believe, I was talking to the salesman before I came out, I'm sure he said the new one's got the E-clutch on it, so that'd be even better. I'm quite impressed with this overall. I'm enjoying riding it. I mean, I'll see what the MT's like tomorrow, but I think at the minute these I had a look yesterday, I think these are 6.9 at the minute, and the MT 7.7, so it's going to have something special about it to make me spend that extra money to take it over this one. I mean, I've been on this about 45 minutes now, and there's no cramp in my hips or my knees or anything, so I don't think I need to worry about that. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but the indicators seem to be the self-cancelling kind as well, which is a nice touch. Yeah, all the roads around here are like 50 mile an hour max, so there's not really anywhere I can open it up and see what it does, but to be honest, you know, I don't do any motorway work, and it's not very often I'm on roads that are that fast anyway, so for what I'm after, this is got more than enough, definitely. I was really expecting, with it being, you know, 90 horsepower, like I say, I've not been on a bike that powerful before. I was expecting it to be more difficult to ride, but I'm quite surprised just how easy it is. Yeah, I'm intrigued now to see how the MT-07 compares tomorrow, because I'm quite impressed with this. So that's going to have to be pretty special to convince me to spend another 800 or 900 quid, whatever it is. I was expecting this to feel a bit on the cramped side, because I don't know, did I mention it earlier? I had a do on the CBR 650R earlier in the year, and that one I was just way too cramped up. My hips were screaming at me after 10 minutes on it, and you're quite leant over on that as well to get to your handlebars. There was a lot of weight on your wrists. My wrists were killing riding that bike, and I kind of expected this to be the same, but it's not. There's enough leg room. I mean, it's a bit more cramped than what I'm used to, but there's enough there. I'm not in any discomfort, and it's kind of an upright seating position. You know, it's not really a sporty position. The handlebars they're not too far away. You've not got much of a lean. So yeah, I could definitely see myself taking one of these. I mean, I don't do massively long rides anyway, and I generally get off at least once an hour just to stretch my legs for 10 or 15 minutes, have a brew and whatnot. So yeah, I don't see any issues this would cause. Oops. And for a Honda, I'm quite surprised that this actually has quite a comfortable seat on it. I've had a few Hondas and they've all had horrible seats, but this is quite comfortable. And the other thing I like with this, because the seat height's kind of low, with my arthritis in my hips, it's not too high to swing my leg over. And when you stopped at lights, you know, your feet are down nice and easy. So yeah, it handles really nice. I'm really liking this. Yeah, I can definitely see myself buying one of these. I'm quite impressed. I'm sure you can tell that already. I've said it I don't know how many times. But yeah, I'm liking this. I was thinking of trying the 500 version, but I had, like I said, I had the 500X before, and you know, it does get out of puff quite easily. So I figured I'd try the 750. And yeah, the power on this is spot on. It's really nice. And a few of the reviews I watched, they said that the throttle, the accelerator, whatever you want to call it, they said it was snatchy. To be fair, I've not noticed that. But I mean, I'm riding in standard mode, so maybe that's more in sports mode, I don't know. But yeah, in standard mode, I'm not having any snatchiness or anything. It's a nice smooth bike, and the suspension's working fine. I'm not feeling too much of these bumps in the road. I say it's better than what's on my GB, and I don't really have an issue with the suspension on there, so yeah, no issues with suspension. We're not too far off the dealership now, another 5 minutes or so. I don't really want to go back, I'm really enjoying riding this. But I've been an hour now, and I said I'd only be an hour. So I better take it back. But yeah, I'm impressed, I like it. Like I say, this MT-07's going to have to do something special tomorrow to convince me to spend another 800 quid. So yeah, I won't be surprised if this time next month I'm on one of these. So with that being said, and given the fact I'm almost back now, I think we'll leave this video here. Thanks for watching as always. If you've got one of these or you're interested in one of these, leave us a comment. And I am on Facebook now as well, so if you're on there, there's a link in the description on that video, so you can get page or follow if you like. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please give it a click, then you can see future videos. Give the video a like, and I will see you on the next video. Happy riding.